Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're taking a plunge into something pretty much impossible to avoid, reality TV.
It's everywhere, isn't it?
Absolutely. And when you think about it, you probably picture, raw, unscripted drama, real emotions, authentic stories happening right there.
That's the image, definitely.
But here's the big question we're digging into today.
Yeah.
Just how much of what we see is actually real?
Mm-hmm.
For this deep dive, we've pulled some really fascinating insights from The Illusions of Reality TV.
Yeah.
It's a great source, even references another take from Easy Digest.
Right, giving us a couple of angles.
Exactly. So our mission today, to cut through all that noise,
Yeah.
sort of reveal what really happens behind the cameras, and give you the essential lowdown so you know what you're really watching.
Yeah, to look behind the curtain a bit.
Okay, let's unpack this.
It's a brilliant topic because, the whole appeal of reality TV hinges on that promise, right? That promise of unfiltered access. Our main source, The Illusions of Reality TV, defines it basically as programs that say they show unscripted, real-life stuff featuring ordinary people or, celebs.
And it comes in so many different types, doesn't it? Like the source mentions popular genres.
Oh, yeah, it's super diverse. You've
Yeah.
got the big competition shows, all the dating series, those tough survival adventures, even like lifestyle documentaries following people around.
Right, all sorts.
But what's interesting is they all kind of rely on that same core idea, that illusion, to pull us in, tapping into our desire for something raw, even if it's, well, maybe not that raw.
That's the hook.
Mm.
No matter the format, it's always that same promise. Unscripted, real emotions, authentic stories. That's the magic, right? Feeling like you're getting the genuine article.
Mm.
But here's where it starts to get really interesting. Because that word unscripted, maybe it doesn't mean quite what we assume.
Exactly. That's a key finding. What's fascinating here is how unscripted is used. The source makes it clear.
Yeah.
While they market it as spontaneous, lots of shows actually use outlines.
Outlines.
Yeah, or they have people called story producers. Their job is basically to steer the participants, to help shape the drama.
Steer them, guide them. What does that actually look like on the ground? Are we talking little suggestions or something more direct?
Oh, it can be pretty hands-on. Producers might suggest conversation topics they want covered,
Okay.
or they might set up specific situations to see what happens, and sometimes, believe it or not, they'll even reshoot scenes.
Reshoot. Seriously, to get a better reaction or something.
Yeah, maybe a stronger reaction, or just to make sure the storyline they have in mind comes across clearly. It's definitely an intentional crafting process. It's not just letting cameras roll.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if producers are guiding things during filming, what happens after? The editing process, how much does that shape the reality we end up seeing?
Editing is huge. Absolutely enormous. Often it's the deciding factor in the story you see.
Right.
Think about it. Editors might have hundreds of hours of footage. They have to cut that down dramatically. And in doing that, they can rearrange events, maybe take conversations out of their original context, or just highlight specific bits to push a certain narrative.
It sounds like a real superpower, in a way. The source pointed out how selective editing can make someone look like the villain
Oh, complete.
or the hero just by choosing what footage makes the cut and what doesn't. It totally frames how we perceive them.
Absolutely. And that
Yeah.
manipulation, that crafting, it doesn't stop with the footage, even the casting. It's not just finding random, ordinary people.
Right.
Participants are often picked very carefully for their personalities, maybe their looks, or crucially, their potential to create drama.
But our dive into the source material uncovered something maybe even more surprising about casting, didn't it? It goes beyond just picking dramatic types.
It really does. And this raises an important question about, how real are the participants themselves? Because the source reveals some shows actually use actors.
Actors. You mean like plants?
Yeah. Exactly that. Plants. People brought in deliberately to stir up trouble, create conflict, and basically keep viewers hooked. It adds a whole other layer of, artificiality.
That's pretty wild. Okay, so shifting gears a bit, what about the legal stuff? When people sign up for these shows, what are they agreeing to? What are they not allowed to talk about?
Right. Well, participants nearly always sign some pretty strict contracts. These agreements limit what they can say about how the show is actually made, especially after it airs.
To protect the show's image, I guess.
Precisely. To maintain that illusion of reality.
And we found that these contracts often have specific clauses, right? Like agreeing to follow the producer's directions.
Which ties right back into that guidance we were talking about.
Exactly. And also, crucially, non-disclosure agreements NDAs that stop them from spilling any behind-the-scenes secrets.
Yep, keeps everything under wraps.
So what does this all mean? When you piece it all together, the guided scripting, the powerful editing, the strategic casting, maybe even plans, plus these binding contracts. What's the big picture of reality TV?
It means the reality you see is, well, a very carefully constructed environment. It's built for entertainment, for narrative punch, much more than it is about just capturing pure, spontaneous life. It's a controlled system.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker, right? Despite knowing all this, or suspecting it, we still watch. Millions of people watch. Why? What's the appeal if it's so constructed?
That's the fascinating paradox, isn't it? Our sources point to a few key reasons. People watch for the entertainment, plain and simple.
Sure.
There's also relatability, seeing bits of yourself or situations you recognize, even if they're heightened. And despite the crafting, there often is still a sense of unpredictability. You don't quite know what will happen next.
So it's not just the real bits, maybe, it's the blend. The heightened drama mixed with genuine emotion.
I think that's exactly what the source concludes. The genre offers this unique, kind of irresistible mix, real human feelings stirred up within situations that are often deliberately dramatic.
It's a potent combination.
That's precisely the bottom line, yeah. Reality TV isn't just fake, and it isn't just real. It's a sophisticated blend of actual moments and very carefully engineered entertainment.
A hybrid.
A hybrid, exactly. It's not one or the other.
And maybe that's why, even when we understand that not everything is quite as it seems on the surface, the genre keeps going strong.
Yeah.
It gives us compelling stories, keeps us guessing.
And it taps into that basic human interest in both connection and drama.
Right. So we've walked through all these layers behind reality TV, from, the scripting and editing to the casting and contracts.
And I think the key takeaway, the core insight from the source for you listening is really what you're seeing is often just part of the whole story.
Definitely. So here's a thought to leave you with. Knowing all this now, how does it change your experience the next time you sit down to watch your favorite reality show? What's the deeper reason we're so drawn to this mix of, well, real and crafted entertainment? Maybe next time you watch, you'll start spotting those little producer nudges or the clever editing cuts.
Or wondering who might be the plant.
Exactly. We invite you to continue your own deep dive, maybe watching with this more critical eye. Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive.